So dear viewers, video lines are now closed. Entries made after this point will not be counted but may still be charged. This fez is too big for me. It kinda goes over my eyes. Because my boyfriend is getting this fez, I am going to wear it for as long as I can because I won't have it anymore. So I'm just going to do the video on the fez, okay? So, last week sometime our friend and viewer Joe Has a Face challenged us all to do the Nerimon YouTube survey thing that everybody's been doing, so I'm going to do that. I don't actually know the questions, so let me do that.
Tell us about your first kiss.
This is probably a fairly standard thing. When I was about 13, I worked this out the other day. It was between second year and third year, and I ended up dating like my best friend for about 2 weeks, and that was when that happened in a ornamental garden in the village, just casually.
The most expensive casual item of clothing ever bought?
I genuinely don't know. I don't spend lots of money on casual items of clothing. All the things I need, like my boots were expensive but I needed those. My jacket was quite expensive but I needed that. So I guess it's not anything I've just indulged in. I'm going to go with this and couple it with this. Yeah, which I purchased in the last 6 months or so, and they were like 20 quid each. So I guess that's not particularly expensive, but as I said, I'm not hugely into buying expensive things just for the sake of it, so that's probably one of them.
What was the first job you ever wanted as a kid?
When I was little, I wanted to be a vet, I think, just because everybody wanted to be a vet. So yeah, that turned out well. I'm totally going to be a vet. I'm now studying pharmacy, so that went well. I probably also wanted to be a famous pop star at some point, that's kind of given as well.
Tell us about your group of school friends.
When I was at primary school, it kind of changed a lot, but my kind of, what I would class as my group of school friends was in the upper school when I was like primary 4, 5, 6 and 7. It kind of broke apart in primary 7. I had 4 really close friends. Fraser, Paul, Nicole and Lindsay. Fraser watches these, hi! And we used to play a game in which we were all on a spaceship, which we entitled the Spaceship Game because we were original. And I didn't really have a clue about any of this stuff. I don't think Lindsay did either. We just kind of went along with it, but it was fun. Yeah, so we were the Spaceship Game people. We didn't have a name. That was awesome, but yeah, that was us. My name was, what was my name? Emma, I think. I think that was my character name.
What would you name your kids?
Okay, like everyone else that does this, I think that the what would you name your kids thing is a bit weird, because you can have names that you like, but actually having it planned out, like it depends on who you're going to be with at the time. I mean, I suppose it's different if you're in like a long-term relationship and you've talked about it, but even so, you don't know what gender they're going to be, so it's kind of difficult. In general, I always like the name Callie, like with a K, and it, like K-A-L-I, for a girl, just in general. I used to like Lola, but I'm not so into that now. And with guys' names, I like names that end in like an E sound, like Danny or Charlie or Ollie or whatever, but I don't like the long version, so I don't like Charles and Daniel. But I like Oliver, so that's kind of my optimum male name.
Who do you want to answer the survey next?
I think everybody who auditioned for 5 British Nerds should answer the survey next if you haven't already. So there are 8 or 9 of you, and I think you should all do that if you haven't done. So yeah. So I'll take the fez off now, and I'll see you next week, and if you go out for Halloween, have fun.